Good evening. Welcome to M2 Cup for SWSR tonight from my favourite track, Zolder. But looking at some of the chat, not everybody's favourite, but anyway, here we go. It's proven to be great before. And joining me as always, Tux. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Still a bit ill, but fighting through.
Fighting through. They would call you a soft southerner as well. That's not the characteristics you're displaying right now.
Once you get a certain far south, like I can't, it starts going the other way. So
Or are
quite tough for down here in Cornwall. Yeah.
we're differentiating southeast from southwest, are we? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, exactly.
So, if anyone's in the chat, obviously just let us know how the audio sounds. But look at it.
It's good because we got track where it says a message. Evening, guys. Good luck to all, and I hope Tux gets well soon. So yeah, thanks for that.
Right. Just want a little bit of empathy, something I lack. But anyway, we got Lane on pole, Raku second, Richmond third, Jones fourth, Skunky fifth, Swanepoel sixth.
Swanepoel.
I know.
He was asking for what wing to run in the chat and puts on sixth.
Yeah, and then Galvagno. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but a new guy.
Yeah.
A track where Thomas Kinsey, Cummins, Gillies, Weir, Broom, Privet, Zielikowski, Hickman, Keane. Oddly there, from what I've seen in practice, I'll just go to Broom and Privet. Broom looked a fair bit quicker than Privet, but Privet's got his bit together.
Yeah, it's just noted. Well, yeah, I think the provisional standings for Intercon, they're tied now because Neil's missed a race or two, I think. So it'll be itchy to get back to build a lead. And that next week we're at Valencia, bit of a new one. I don't know the track very well, but it's very flowing. There's a long straight, and then it's like lots of fast flowing long corners. So be interesting because we're not. It does seem like it should be quite fun for the GT4s, but you never know till you actually go there. So.
Yeah, have you? I've not driven it at all.
I did a couple of laps, but on my own, like ages ago, I think.
I'm not even sure if I have the DLC. So
actually, I think I must have done it on PC because I didn't do it on mine because I haven't got the pack. I need to get it before.
Yeah, I just suddenly thought that myself. I don't think I have the pack. So yeah, there's a reminder.
There's 3 GT3 cars, isn't it? And the track.
Yeah, a reminder to anyone that download the pack if you want to race next week.
Well, you got to pay for it as well.
Oh yeah, pay to play next week if that's. I'm sure everyone does have it there.
I think because it's got those new GT3 cars and they're all quite, when they bring out new cars, they're usually a bit OP, aren't they? So I think most of the guys do GT3 elsewhere, so we don't do it, and they'll probably have most of them will have the pack, I'd imagine.
10 seconds.
But if not, grab it if you want to race Tuesday. And we're 5 seconds for the formation lap to start.
That's our usual suspects up front. Lane lights the rears as he pulls away, followed by Raku, traditional colours, then Richmond in his traditional colours. Jones loves BMW customer car. Skunky's back to his candy apple red.
I think he's running that in M2 and then his other one in the GT4, I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, who's got that? Trying to see whose car that is. 772. I'm liking his colour scheme.
Galvagno.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that Steve's brought over from GDC for tonight. Hopefully he has a good race and enjoys it. Becomes a regular.
Track where hazards on. He obviously hasn't meant to do that. I don't really care about that. Some people find that off-putting when guys do things like that. Or we know Shug in a GT4. I think it was Shug had the indicator on for a long time. You've got that cough when you're phoning in sick to work. You'll not be in.
I'm trying to hold it back, that's why it's kind of sounds people. Ooh, got Funky Doula in the chat. VIP.
Oh yeah.
Evening, mate.
He's in for a bit M2 sprint racing. And hopefully some lessons learned from last time out about coming through the field for some of these guys. It was a bit chaotic last time out. I think Raku got caught up in something. Just
No, that was 2 races. I think last one was Indian. I don't think it was. I think that was
oh yeah.
Hungaroring, was it?
It was Hungaroring. Yeah, Indy Raku did get caught up in something at Indy, but
He finished 6th in the second race, so I don't think it was too bad. Whatever it was.
yeah, he got a bump. They just pushed him into the wall down the straight.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember who it was. Somebody just hadn't anticipated
it
that
was
he
just
had
it was
that
just
run.
one of those things, wasn't it? Where yeah, it was unlucky that was.
Yeah, somebody else gets a run on the car in front, moves out, and he was just there. Here we go anyway. Lane takes us over the line.
Green light, give it all you can.
And we're away. Lane just immediately goes to block. No, he doesn't. He comes across the front of Raku, but the round what Jones manages to get past Richmond there though. So far so good.
Now behind Raku, we saw him have a few little moments on Tuesday, so hopefully they
We've got someone that's in
don't have a
trouble.
repeat of that.
Richie. And he gets going again. I think I seen him way on the outside of everyone there coming through that section. Here we go, we get to watch them jump the hairpin. And that's the way this works. Although nobody's jumping it. Oh, Skunky jumps it. Trackware jumps it as well.
All got through so far.
See Raku.
Expecting these top kind of 5, 6 to pull away quite a bit, because I think they were quite a bit quicker in quali, weren't they? Second or so.
A second or so, yeah, absolutely right. I think Lane Ozovsky.
Yeah, but these guys don't need to battle too much now. They can almost pull away together the first 2 or 3 laps. Give themselves a buffer, so if they have a bit of wheel-to-wheel action and they lose a bit of time, they're not losing loads of places. That's what I would be looking at anyway.
Tell you what, as well, just looking at basing this on the track map, Richie's half the distance.
Jones gone. Oh, Jones and Raku are touching on the straight. Don't know.
Oh, somebody touched the back of Skunky there.
So this goes well into T1. Skunky's gone a little wide.
Oh, Raku's off.
Raku's in the stand. It wasn't on my camera, I just saw him turn around, so I don't know what happened there.
Side to side into a corner and kind of bounced on. I'm not sure what happened there.
So Lane's scarpered and Jones is kind of the bottleneck in this pack now.
Yeah. So yeah,
Not sure if Raku carried on or did he leave?
He's quit. Quit. Good little battle here with Vango, Skunky and Swanepoel, and then just Trackware's just getting on the back of that, and Kinsey as well now, so I think Skunky's getting held up here, and that's putting him under immense pressure as well. Yeah, this is our battle. I'll just keep that on stream at the moment. But Lane is away. 4 seconds up the road ahead of Jones in Richmond. And then we've got this little battle of 5, 6 cars behind.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone could catch Lane now. That's a sizable lead, isn't it?
And Lane just sets fastest lap. One thing Zolder does sort of do when you sprint race, it does keep all the cars together. I don't think you ever, unless you do what Lane's just done, get this opportunity to just be on your own. There's always something going on around you.
Jones and Raku were having a big battle. Don't know if it was all kosher. Also, we saw the massive stuff on Tuesday and was hoping that wouldn't carry on into this race, but it looks like it has. I'm sure we'll be hearing some more of that, but for now, we'll just concentrate on the race.
Yep. Oh!
Yeah,
And then
was
Skunky
that?
gets the position. Looks like Galvagno just comes over through the chicane, bounces it a bit much, pushes them out wide, and lets Skunky and Trackwear past them. Trackwear's now putting pressure on Skunky. He's just suddenly found pace.
Gillies
hasn't
has got past. He's got past Kinsey as well, hasn't he?
he? Oh yeah. Oh, in fact, yeah. Gillies is charging through the field as well. So we'll have a little look at that. Is that Gillies not about 14th to start
Yeah, he
with?
started
So,
13th, 14th, something like that.
so yeah, he's coming through as well. So, he is good in these cars.
I think he likes this track as well, doesn't he? So he's pulling away from Keane and Kinsey there. Be looking to try and get in this big battle that seems to be behind Skunky now for P4. Skunky's fallen off the back of Richmond, isn't he?
Yeah, Richmond's keeping Jones honest and Lane's late. Tracker's trying to come down the inside of.
So he might have a good chance making this move.
Well, actually, it was Galvagno that was trying to come back at Trackway, wasn't it? So he's trying to actually go round the outside. It's
They can have room. Yeah,
good from Trackway there. He's given him room.
yeah, gave him a bit of extra room as well, actually. But sometimes you have to do that if you want to finish races and pick up points every week.
And yeah, amazingly, they went through the first chicane side by side.
Trackway's going to have position, I think.
He's kind of got a bit of a compromised line here.
Yeah, he's got the inside though. I think he'll be alright.
Yeah, he's managed to get it stopped and turned in and not compromise the exit out through here. That's Gillies is up to 7th.
Yeah.
He's now right.
Sorry, I was just looking at.
He's now on the backing. Gov. Has he actually passed Trackway as well? Has there been? Just trying to see what's going on there. Like, who is Gillies behind? So he's behind
He's behind. He's
Galvagno.
behind Galvagno. Trackway must have gone off somewhere.
And Trackway's behind him.
Yeah, he's also behind Swanpool. Is it
Yeah,
Swanpool?
Gillies moves himself up to 5th. Good driving. Let's have a little look further back.
No, he's 6th. He's behind 6th. Behind.
6th, yeah.
No, bad, no.
And I've got big battle here of Keane, Thomas, Zielikowski, Cummins. Cummins looks like he's going to come through this field to lead them 3 wide. Zielikowski on the inside here. He's
I think did Weir get tapped on the outside there?
so yeah, Weir's in this battle as well. Yeah.
No, is it Weir or is it Hickman? No, Weir's at the back, isn't he? Yeah. Weir's still there. Oof.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where that. It's just not updating quick enough now. But yeah, so it's Cummins. Then it's going to be Broom, I think. But then Hickman's putting Broom under. Oh no, it's Weir that's going past Broom. Good little battle here. It's good that Weir's got back on the back of this because he did have a little incident in T1. It did put him a fair bit off the back. Keane also started for the back, is up to 10th.
Gillies has now dropped behind Swanepoel. He's lost it at the last corner and Trackware, but now he's got past Swanepoel. He's completed a 360 and got going again.
Well, that'll be frustrating. He'd made up good ground there, but
Yeah, I think he lost it on his own. He went in too deep and put a wheel on the grass, I think.
tell you what you also don't want to do is donut these. That's going to take a lot of life out of those tyres.
Yeah, he's now right behind Thomas. We've not seen a lot of Thomas in this race so far, but he's in the thick of the action behind Keane.
I'll tell you what, that was great driving by Hickman. We were just watching Broome and Hickman there. Broome goes wide, hits the gravel, and Hickman anticipated it, and I seen him get off the throttle in time that he didn't run into the back of him. That could have been a sore one for both of them. But anyway, Hickman with the momentum just carries past Broome.
Oh, Keane's lost it at the chicane. He's jumped the chicane too hard, and
so that's some free real estate for Thomas, who now has Swanepoel behind him.
Swanepoel was trying to make a move there, but he's got himself in a bit of a bad position. He's losing positions.
Yeah, the other thing here is
We are halfway through.
Is Zielikowski and Cummins are now on a bit of a charge. Have a look at the guys up front.
Keane's got going again, but he is.
I'm not sure. I think has Richmond had a bit of an issue as well, because he was right up behind Jones, but he's now, or Jones is into the pits.
Oh.
There's now Richmond in second, and then Skunky's right behind
He's been
him.
catching the both of them for quite a while, but Jones must have not fueled up properly then. Or he's got a lot of damage. Has he had an incident?
He did run into the back of Raku, I think. But he's done
More
a few
than that,
laps
smashed,
since that.
front end smashed up. He must have had a big accident somewhere. It was the wall or something.
He's not even got his pit box. Maybe he is. Maybe he's just right down at the end. Gillies back to 6th. Gaining on track where with Kinsey right behind him as well.
Yeah, so Kinsey's, like you say, catching. Gillies just missed the chicane.
Oh, is that why I looked away there for a second then? Is that why he was in such an odd position?
Yeah.
Oh, track where the next chicane really compromises himself there. I'll just stick with these guys. This is the bit of the battle out there. And also keep an eye on Cummins as well, and Zielikowski, because they're on a bit of a charge as well. As usual, the first race usually settles down at this point, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah. There's still quite a lot of close cars out there, isn't there? Cummins has been behind Swanepoel for a while.
let's just go and pick the guys up for a bit. Swanepoel's trying to catch Zielikowski, who's catching Thomas, so. And then they've got Weir also in shot as well now, so. Zielikowski goes really wide. That's going to let Swanepoel get a run on him here. It just pulls him right onto the back of him now.
Looks like Lane's going to be starting from the back in the second race, and
Yeah.
going to have to be careful with. He's got so much pace. He's going to have to be careful in some of the areas where he's not expecting people to be as slow as they are, probably. Considering how his eyes are trained anyway for the times he's doing.
So we had Zielikowski just got the back end a little loose. That let Swanepoel get a run, but he got too good a run. Looked like he lifted, and that allowed Cummins to start asking questions, and it's also brought Weir into this battle as well. Oh, Swanepoel's just
Someone
went,
went off. Yeah, I thought I had
super
a car
deep.
on.
I thought I seen
I
him
thought I
shoot
heard
off.
like dust or something, but it makes like a certain noise, like sand or dust being kicked up. But I couldn't see a car, and then I was like, "There's one missing."
So yeah, a little bit pressure, and he just went deep there. Now Cummins has a run on Zielikowski. Zielikowski just lost a bit of momentum out that last corner. Cummins is on the inside. They're going to give him room.
Yeah,
He is.
too
And
wide.
Weir's going to take
Weir's
advantage of
through.
that.
No.
What a move. They two were trying to be nice to each other, and Weir just decided, no, I'm taking that off you. Good
Yeah,
racing
be
for
glad that
them.
one was on stream. I'm sure he'll be making that into
We'll see a gif of
a
that
little
now
clip or something. Yeah.
for weeks. Gillies right on the back of track there now. I'll just cut up to that. Good race for Gillies. Started further down the field, had an incident, has got himself back up.
Skunky looking like he could really have a go at Richmond here, and also Galvagno's could have a 3-car battle with or podium spot very soon.
Is Galvagno in that battle, or
Sorry, am I seeing someone else?
it looks like on the track map that he's a fair bit behind. I'm just
There's a black car there. I don't know. That must be someone. Jones is back out. That's him. Jones
right, okay. Jones is just getting
Sorry,
some
he's got
laps
this similar
in.
livery, isn't he?
Here we go. Expect Gillies to have a go here into the first corner. Trackwear chooses not to defend, so he's going to give Gillies the inside. So if Gillies can be a bit later on the brakes, he could probably block pass him here. Oh, he gives him room, but yeah, Trackwear's just compromised. Had to get out the throttle or he was across the gravel. So Gillies picks up 5th.
And yeah, Lane Richmond Skunky probably won't be qualifying the next race. He'll be wanting a pole position.
Yeah, can he get a pole though? Jones.
Yeah, Jones is probably going to be a favourite. Galvagno's going to maybe be a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's sort of got. You can see he's got quicker, hasn't he? He's got the grips with the car.
Yeah. Gillies still under defend though, isn't he?
Yes, I'm just watching that. Trackwear's keeping him honest here. Gillies is clearly defending as well because Kinsey's now pulling on the back of this battle as well. 3 minutes to go.
Broome's closing up on Hickman.
Let's have a little watch of that.
Oh, Swanepoel's lost it.
Swanepoel just goes right round. He's going to have to sit there as well. And he goes and he gets. Oh, he just jumped back to the pits there. It's probably sensible where that was beached for him.
Pace today, but he's span it twice.
Yeah, qualified.
Race 2 we'll be looking at. Yeah, race 2 we'll be looking at qualifying the top 3. To tighten up that race performance a little bit.
Broom is asking the question. And the last chicane here. Hickman bounces it and slides it. Known for sliding it, but can Broom get close enough here just with that? Broom was really early on the brakes there, so decides not to attack round that corner. The thing is with these, you obviously you can be really aggressive in how you attack, but these cars as well, a little bit of pressure, it's quite easy just to spin the rear wheels and then just lose momentum.
Or just brake too late.
Or brake too late and yeah, just go wide. But so you don't have to be diving down the inside.
Trackwell almost lost it. He was really trying to hustle Gillies and he almost lost the back end. He's recovered it, but he's got a bigger gap now.
Does that throw him back towards? Let's have a little look at
He's
that.
kind of
Kinsey, is that?
They're all even gaps now, I'd say,
man,
between the three of them.
There we go. We just cut to Lane on the final lap. So been very routine for him.
Yeah, he's got a 12-second lead.
After 11 laps. Fantastic pace.
Yeah.
Then we're back to Richmond, who has Skunky behind him. He's just dropped off a little bit.
Yeah, it's Cummins has slightly got away now though. Looks like Zielikowski is pressuring. Sorry, Weir's got away, but Zielikowski's pressuring Cummins. Though Cummins just looks like a better first corner there.
Raku back sitting in the pits. Richmond throws it over the hairpin there. Let's see. Lane's like it's like a Sunday drive this lap for him. I'm sure he's still pushing a bit, but you can see he's driving well within himself last lap, just finishing it off. I should really ask him about the colour scheme. He seems to always stick to that. It must have some meaning.
Who's that, sorry?
Lane. I'm just not sure what sports team or whatever it is. So here we go. Lane's going to bring us over the line to win race 1. Gives us a shake of the hips, a flash of the lights. There he goes. Great win for him. And Richmond, who's going to come second, but Skunky following him through. There we go. So Richmond and Skunky. And it's going to be Jones who crosses the line behind them. That's car behind him. Then next up is Galvagno. 4th. Great debut. Great debut. Then it's Gillies who was actually taking time out of Galvagno there at the end. And then it's Trackware, Kinsey, Thomas. I didn't see much of Thomas. It's a solid race for him, really. And then Weir, Cummins, Zielikowski, Hickman, Broom, Keane. I think he'll be disappointed with that. He was quicker than 14th. Just with the damage on the car, he's bumped a wall somewhere. Then it's shown as Jones, then Swanepoel, Privet, and then Raku's been sat in the pits. So there we go. I'm just going to time the tables up there. And fastest lap by Lane was a 1:41.8, so 2/10 off his pole time. And then we'll just do the necessary here now. Get us back in. Are you going to control the guys coming back through the...
Oh, yes.
And I'll just get back in. That's
Green light, give it all you can.
my goodness, and Tux, it's worth pointing out, Scotland now have the lead.
Wow. Are you keeping up with it? What's the score?
And Scotland are now winning 1-0 in the second half.
Surprised you're still here and you're not drunk. Apart from your detail.
Yeah, we're going to get like the full England experience at European Championships. Go there as group winners with the expectation of winning and then come home with nothing.
Get beat by Iceland.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Right, we had. How many did we have in the first race? 17 or 18?
17, I think.
I think it might have been 18 with Raku, so there might be one more to reach on. Weir? Is Weir in? Yeah,
Weir's in, so we've got Gillies, Jones, Raku, Weir, Zilkowski, Privet, Trackweir, Kinsey, Keane, Thomas. Oh, so we've got Galvagno's in, Hickman, Broom.
Swanpool?
Swanepoel, that's who we're missing, yeah.
Give him a message. Try and get him in. Before we let the top three back in. Skunky was P3, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, yeah, and our goal's been cut off by VAR.
Oh.
So I'm back to being a Scotland fan, and the hope's going to kill me, not the failure. So we're still just sitting at 14 with... Has Swanepoel done this with us before?
I think he was it last week.
Was it just...
Oh, maybe not.
What's Neil be saying? Try to run lower wing and TC1. Just getting used to it. Definitely got to be TC1, Neil. It's the only way in these. I don't know if that was a laugh or a cough from you there.
We wondered where Swanepoel is. He's on the toilet.
The excitement got too much for him.
Green light, go, go, go.
There we go. Gillies lights up the rear, first out on track. And I've had a bit of a disaster here. Oh, thought we had an issue there. The stream from the Xbox to the laptop died.
Are we still live or not?
We're still live. We're still live. I recovered it.
Ah, cool.
I'm just watching Jones and Raku qualify here. And Raku is very close to him. I think it's on the brakes
Yeah,
here though.
I think I'm going to put a message in the chat about those two trying to behave themselves around each other a bit, because we don't want that taking over the whole night.
Raku's dropped way off the back of him here to give himself some space. Still no Swanepoel. Take it easy, did the other thing, the number 2 rather than the quick sprinkle. Hopefully he gets back in time to put a lap in, but he's pushing it already. And Gillies will be our first car over setting a time, so we'll just watch our number 48. It's super important, I think, with this to give yourself enough time to get 2 laps, because I don't think you're going to fire up the tyres and an out lap and one quick lap. I think it'll be the second lap you'll have to go for it. Evening,
Sorry,
Neil.
I'll be back in a second, mate.
Yeah, no worries. So we're just watching Steve. So I imagine he'll be being sensible here, and this will be a banker lap, and then he'll really go for it on the following lap. Swanepoel joins us. He probably needs to get out there and just try and get a lap in if he can. Anyway, Gillies, final chicane, on the brakes, nose dives down, turns in, picks the power up. And what's the time he's going to set? Over the line for 43.6. That's a good time. Jones 42, Raku 42 takes pole. Trackware splits Raku and Jones, goes second, great lap. Zilakowski 7th, Cummins 8th, Keane up to 5th, Thomas 4th. Sparks flying off Trackware there. This will be the lap they're really pushing it, although it looks like Raku managed to put a cracking lap in on tyres that were only halfway where they needed to be. So Raku still setting pole, everyone's right to have a second go at this now. I don't know if Swanepoel went out, let me just have a quick check. No, he didn't, he's going to start from the back. There we go. Here is Gillies. Privet's about to set his first lap, but he's almost a lap down, so that is going to be his only lap. Here comes Gillies. Where can he go? Looked like he was pushing it. The way he stayed out there, I'm not sure if that's signifying he's not went quicker. Doesn't go quicker. Jones goes second. Raku takes pole still. Who's next coming over? Here comes Thomas. Stays 5th. Cavagno stays 4th. So, just to prove me wrong, I think most people apart from Jones there set their best lap on the opening lap. So we got Raku, Paul, Jones 2nd, Trackware 3rd, Galvagno 4th, Thomas 5th, Keane 6th, Gilly 7th, Cummings 8th, Zilakowski 9th, Kinsey 10th, Hickman 11th, Weir 12th, Privet 13th, Broom 14th, Skunky 15th, Lane 16th, Richmond 16th, Lane 17th, and Swanepoel 18th. I think let's keep an eye on Weir as well, because he probably had one of the drives of the first race. He went from dead last in 5 seconds off the back of the field to a very creditable finish, and recorded in a great overtake as well, which always adds to it. Two minutes till we get going. Guys can make any adjustments. Air temp's quite low, but track temp's high, so perfect racing conditions really. Yeah, Trackware P3, that is a fantastic quality time for him. What you need to do when you start there is you need to get dragged along by Raku and Jones and just try and get a bit of a gap before Skunky, Richmond and Lane manage to make their way through. Give yourself every opportunity. The other one to watch is Keane, I think. Qualified 14, 15, somewhere like that, and the first race, and was coming through the field and seemed to have found pace before he had a moment all on his own. So another one to watch. He's starting a bit higher up the field. Track we're saying that is the plan. That's got to be the plan here. Drive it like you stole it and then see where you finish. Zolder, good track for these cars as well.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
There you go, 10 seconds to go. Seems every week we have someone that doesn't hit drive and has to start from the pits, but it looks down the field like everyone has bounced off the jacks and is ready to go. There we go, Raku leads the way, lights the rears up, then Jones, Trackware, Galvagno, Thomas. Great, this is a great debut from Galvagno. Hopefully he's tempted to hang about for a few other races after a little cameo appearance like this.
Yeah, no, just sorry I'm back.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Just saying, Raku Jones first and second, then Trackware with a fantastic third actually. Don't know where that lap came from, but he was only a few tenths off Jones and Raku. Found the pace.
The pace, isn't it? It's just
Brooms went
trying
back.
to into races.
And Broom and Privet have jumped to the pits.
They do everything together, those boys, don't they?
Yeah, well, you sound like you're miles away. I don't know if you're.
Is that any better?
That's better, yeah. It sounded like your headset was above your head. As an experienced Teams caller, that sounded like a rookie mistake from you. Don't know why I'm watching the boys in the pits, but I don't know why they're starting for the pits. And this race, always a bit more action in this one. Traditionally, everyone's found pace.
They're going to have to show a bit of patience when they come through. So let's hope they do it, because there should be some good racing if they give them respect that there, because everyone's needs to be. There's quite a lot of close battles there in the first race, wasn't there? It was, didn't spread too much further down. There's pockets of like 3, 4, 5 cars together.
Raku and Jones up there, a little bit of a rivalry going on. If these two guys are actually sensible about it, they shouldn't mess with each other in the first 3, 4 laps. And just get away from Skunky, Richmond and Lane.
I hope they are thinking clearly and not just about each other, because we don't want to see spats kind of develop. You know, it's not good for anyone. In the front of the grid, they've got a responsibility to get this race going properly.
Here we go. Raku's going to lead us over.
Green light, go, go, go.
So Raku's got the inside here. And bring them round. Clear away, and then just behind him, Trackware's just getting swallowed up. Galvagno, he's been pushed off the racing line. That's going to let Keane have a run at him as well.
I didn't notice King quite up there. He's done well to be starting the sharp end.
I actually think didn't quali well in the last one. I don't know if he's put the time in the car, but before he had his moment, he was certainly showing a bit of pace. So Raku's going to lead us to the chicane for the first time on the
Galvagno's
outside.
actually got side next to Jones there. Is there going to be room? There is.
There is room, the cone's bouncing everywhere, it's off Ali Cummins' bonnet, but they're through. All very good here. Train of cars coming through, it looks great on the camera. Gillies having a little slide there, but keeps it pointing the right way.
Yeah, it's just Broom and Privet who are half a sector behind, so they start from the pits, but there's a little gap behind Gillies there to Thomas, I think it is.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And then do we have two little trains of cars forming here? I fully expect the top three maybe to put a little distance on it, and then for us to have track where Keane and Gillies as a battle.
Galvagno's really fancying P2 as well. He's really just following Jones, waiting to pounce if he makes any kind of little mistakes.
Oh,
took us two got Gillies and
Keane.
Keane was getting spanned backwards into the sand there, so Gillies seemed to recover these.
He's under pressure here now from Thomas. Thomas is going to do him here. I don't think Gillies is
Given track where quite a nice little situation where you can just watch his top three and not worry too much from behind for a moment.
Richmond up
Gillies
there.
getting overtaken there. No, Cummins had a little look but couldn't really move. Richmond's there.
The nightmare. Already got Richmond up with these guys now.
And Lane. No, that's right, that's Thomas. We always do this, don't we? Lane and Thomas.
Yeah, but we do have Richmond Skunky Lane all coming up behind them, but what Richmond doesn't want is this battle ahead of him.
Camera angle with this hairpin's rubbish, isn't it? So
Yeah, it is, yeah. Just and then I just got caught out with thinking that was Gillies that swung out to try and make a move, but it was actually Thomas.
So,
And the guys up front, Tracker's the winner here. He's getting dragged along by this Raku Jones.
Lane's had a little look at Richmond there. He's on the outside there. It's not going to work that time.
It's just going to get.
He might be better off just letting Richmond make the move and following it, but
Thomas
Thomas is gonna hold the
he's
position there.
defending for his life there, but he's going to push it wide, I think. No, he's not. He's held it. He's held it. He's now got like a swarm of cars. Skunky goes really wide, bouncing across the gravel there, but it's not cost him much.
Was Richmond made up the inside there? Looks like he might have.
He has got levels, so.
Is he going to give enough room to Thomas? Thomas to jinx in behind.
Oh my goodness, this is all very tight here.
Yeah, Lane's going to be looking to make a move, and Thomas is.
Thomas probably got the line
give it up.
defend, although.
I literally can't tell which one's which, hardly. Apart from Richard's got. Thomas got gold wheels, I think.
Yeah, Lane's got a bit more gold in his, so Gillies now
Lane fan.
and Skunky.
Someone touch him?
But Skunky was behind him.
That obviously caused a little shape, like tail back there behind him, but from that camera angle you couldn't tell if Lane just lost it on his own on the curb or got a little touch.
The difficult part in there is if somebody does have an incident in there, you're quite committed going into that.
Yeah. So Lane's going to have to do it all again. Richmond's having a look at Cummins now, but no.
Just back up to the top four.
Jones
Jones
has gone a little deep into turn one there, but he's going to be okay, I think. But Galvagno have a better bit speed there, but he's not going to have enough time to make most of it.
Track, we're just hanging on here.
Gillies is what, 6 seconds behind him?
Yeah, he is, yeah, and Gillies is now entertaining, or Well, in fact, Cummins is being entertained by Richmond at the moment, which is giving Gillies an opportunity.
Yeah. I think it'd be hard for like Richmond, even if he got past Gillies, to catch the top 4, I think.
Well, launching at track wear, the biggest launch over the curbs. It's back. The chicane jump is back. There we go. Just in the background, you've seen Hickman launch it there as well.
Lane behind Zielikowski now, I think.
Oh yeah, yep. You keep. Shall I cut to that? I'll cut to that.
At the same point, whatever happened in the last lap happened. Oh, someone's almost lost it in front of them. Is that Weir? I think it was. Managed to gather it up.
And then Keane's going to dive down the
covers
inside.
the inside.
Zielikowski's managed to
Hang on.
follow.
He's gone in way too deep and he's taken Weir out. Oh, no, he's put him off the track. Is he?
Weir's jumped back to the pits.
Yeah. Zielikowski went in deep there.
I thought Zielikowski.
Terrible camera angle.
Yeah, you can't see it. Yeah, that's twice we've been caught with that camera angle. The top 3 are just starting to drop track here now, but when I was watching them battle, he was pushing it really hard, so it's no surprise that probably made a couple.
Gal Wagner's actually got the fastest lap, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Just interesting.
Keane's got Lane for company here. Keane's on the inside. Lane goes deep on the brakes, he gets sweep round him.
Skunky's now behind Zielikowski, I think.
Raku's a bit slow through the chicane, that's allowed Jones and Galvagno to pull right up on him. Top 3 covered by 16.
James might have a look in there to the hairpin, maybe he's as close as you can get behind him.
Yeah, Raku will defend here, won't he? That's.
Yeah, he's gone deep though.
Raku's gone deep, that's like Jones
Raku
through. Galvagno will probably get run on here as well.
through.
Yeah.
That's the thing with taking that inside line, it's a really tricky braking zone.
Yeah, you're just on the dirty bit of the track as well, aren't you? So it probably adds a couple of metres to that.
Yeah. So now Raku's going to have to gather himself up and try and put the pressure on Galvagno. It's going to be no mean feat because he's got purple lap. He's having a look.
He's already managed to position himself on that rear quarter. Can he get down the inside?
Galvagno's gone deep.
And Raku's by. Sorry, my terrible camera angle there, but Raku's by, so he gets one position back. Richmond is now hunting down Gillies. It's approaching the halfway point. So a little bit back. Skunky is past Zielikowski now. That was another battle that was going on there. Kinsey's pitted. Don't know what's happened there. Car looks fine. Don't know what's happened.
Strange one.
Swanepoel's followed Skunky past Zielikowski there as well. Opportunistic pass. Next up for Skunky is Keane. And then Lane has went. Oh, he's way past it. No, he's just
Lane's
past it.
taken the fastest lap off Galvagno now. What are you watching at the moment?
At the moment I was just watching Hickman, just Lane's just away from him, so I'm now back up to.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Was Gillies
Gillies is defending from Richmond at the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't going to watch that, but the camera angle was that poor that's what I got, so.
Gillies is defending the inside.
Another tricky.
Last corner.
Tricky braking zone there, and then he's probably got enough now where Richmond going to. Is he going to defend in the first corner? I think he's got enough room not to defend. But
Galvagno's not letting Raku just focus on getting the lead back. He's making sure he's looking behind him still.
John seems to have eked out a little bit of a bit of a cushion. Track wear's actually back on the back of the Raku battle a little bit.
He's just gone wide a little bit there, but yeah, he's doing well.
Gilly's defending for his life here against Richmond.
Yeah, I don't think Richmond are going to do anything more than P5 here, unless one of those top four will make a mistake. P5's not even going to be guaranteed, but he's having a look here.
We've seen him go too wide through here. Richmond decides he doesn't want to do it there though. Good driving. Gillies is so compromised he's actually not been on the racing line for about 7 corners now. There he goes, he's on the racing line this time.
Trouble is, that much defending, you're going to have Thomas, Lane, they're going to be in the battle pretty soon. Cummins is now right at the back of Richmond.
Yes.
But I guess as long as he stays at the front of the queue, Lane's going to have to go past all of them. It's going to take time.
Rich is saying he pitted for severe damage on the car.
Yeah, we saw that. Well, kind of saw the beginnings of it, didn't see the end.
Raku started to just chip away at Jones again. Trackwear's just dropped off the back of that battle as if him and Galvagno just picked up the pace. It's just Gillies. It's a sort of movable barrier that he's defending.
Lane's making a move on Thomas down the main straight.
And he's passed him already. You can see that. I'm just watching Gillies super defending here. He's just managing every time to get the car in a great place just to prevent Richmond. If Richmond does get a run on him, he's tending to find him on the outside of corners. Just can't get underneath him. That's proven there. Richmond just fits in, and Gillies will hold down the left. Richmond will have to go round the outside. Cummins is the winner here though. He's now right on this. Oh, Richmond and Gillies, did they touch there?
Looks like it, because Cummins is going through. So's Lane. So's Thomas, and he's going to let Gillies go. And
yes,
obviously taking responsibility for that one, but it's not going to make Gillies any happier, is it? He's lost places.
No. The happy one there is Cummins. Keen.
So now Lane is our leading guy who started from the back.
And I'm just watching Keen, big opposite lock, Skunky right behind him, so he's now battling, but Gillies there has Richmond and Hickman behind him. So no release of pressure there for Gillies. Skunky trying really hard to get past Keen here, but
yeah, he's got a bit of front and rear damage actually. So he's had some adventures coming through the pack. Not an easy task.
no, especially like with these, you can't really send it in these cars, can you? The brakes just aren't good enough, so it's really trying to tee something up or hoping for someone to make a mistake. And Keane goes into the gravel there. Skunky could probably go round the outside here, and he does. Skunky's passed. Richmond still
so who's his next car? Can he make any more spaces? Yeah, Hickman.
Hickman, Richmond, Gillies probably. He's got 5 minutes. He's got 4 seconds off them. So the way Gillies is defending, though, they're certainly not setting fast laps here.
Pretty holding pretty stable at the front. 1.3, 1.4 to Raku, and then Wagner's kind of 0.7 behind Raku. Trackwood's 3 seconds back now, but just keep it steady. He's got a P4 because even if Lane, who's right at the back of Cummins now, does overtake him, how hard do you reckon Cummins is going to fight for this with Lane?
But he has to fight for it, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
I think he's going to fight hard.
It might be difficult. We've seen how much pace Lane's got today.
You'll get an idea with Cummins driving if he's going out, because coming down the main straight, if he hugs the left hand side advertising hoarding, he's going to battle him. If he doesn't, he's decided to pick his battles. He doesn't.
Come over.
He doesn't defend it.
Lane's not going for it.
Lane's not going for it. I thought he might have just.
He can't make any more places, so he can take his time with this one. He's not going to catch 10 seconds in 4 minutes to track wear.
Oh yeah, good shout. Richmond, right on the back of Gillies. Hickman's going to go try and go down the inside of Richmond. Doesn't make it stick. I thought Hickman might have just tried to get the inside there, but he slides it round the corner.
He was not happy with race 1, but it looks like he's got better pace than race 2, Hickman.
Just in the background there, see Skunky's took 2 seconds out on him.
Yeah, he's going to be right with him. It's going to be a 4-car battle and probably about, well, now, pretty much.
Compliments from Richie on the smooth sounds of the SWSR comms team. That's because you've got that husky sore throat just now. Hickman tries to send it again on Richmond. It touches doesn't cause anything there. The heavy M2 gets away with that, but what it has done is let Skunky run right onto the back of Hickman now.
Lane still not past Cummins, so heading down to the last corner.
Also for third place, Galvagno. Oh! Skunky turns Richmond around. Galvagno's obviously made a mistake because Trackware's now 0.4 off him.
Yeah, he's fallen back. Giving Trackware a sniff for podium. Lane's still not. Cummins is doing well, isn't he? Because Lane's not really even had a sniff. Oh, he's gone wide there, Cummins though. He's going to have enough to hold it if he places the car right.
Yeah, it just doesn't let Lane get on the inside of him.
Lane's going to get a great exit there. He's going to get the inside, I think.
He's got the inside, yeah. Cummins will probably just have to give that one up. Unless he fancies a dive down the outside, and he doesn't.
It's a shame he made a mistake because he didn't. Lane was actually struggling there to find a place to go if he'd could have held
right
his nerve.
Behind. Could just be a podium for him.
We've heard today he's had a bit of a bad week, so maybe it's written in the stars for him tonight.
This would certainly make his week, I think. And then Galvagno just runs it wide, so it's putting him under a bit of pressure. He's forcing like little errors here and there. Can he take advantage of one?
So Jones starts the last lap. He's got a 1.3 second lead.
Leader's on final lap.
Should be able to see that through. I think it's going to come down a little bit.
I think so, yeah, unless he makes some crazy mistake there. Trackware's just getting whatever Galvagno's issue has been, he seems to have gathered himself, and it's now Trackware making the mistakes, trying to catch him. Keane right up on Hickman here as they start their last lap. And in the background there, it's Richmond and Skunky. They obviously kind of coming together. It's not helped them.
Broom almost catching Zielikowski. The race is about to end. That's what happens when you start from the pits.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know if he was in control of that or not.
Said he couldn't hit drive.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know if he's leaving it too late, mate. Oh, Skunky's lost control, hit the wall on his own.
So that's going to let Swanepoel stream past him, and then does it offer Zielikowski an opportunity?
Probably, because it looks like he's got damage in all 4 corners now. He's going slow there, isn't he?
He is
looks like Zielikowski will be right on him.
Yeah, Jones.
Drive for it?
For Keane. Track limits. Here comes Jones, weaving, wins the race, followed by Raku.
Yep.
Then Galvagno third. I think it's a third and fourth for him. Then Trackware fourth. What a finish for him. Lane's going to bring it home in fifth.
Yep. Fifth was best he could do. The top four didn't
Then
cause themselves any issues,
Cummins
and
Thomas.
were
Great
rode too
finishes
far.
for them as well. Gilliesby a bit disappointed in eighth. I think had a bit better pace than that, but just a moment coming into the chicane there. Sort of put him round facing the wrong way.
I think Keane's coming in for his drive-through, but I don't think you can take it on the last lap. So
I wouldn't have known that, so I'd have done that as well. And then we'll have.
well, you could, maybe you can, but I'm pretty sure you can't. We'll see.
We'll see.
It's just given a time penalty. It's just given a time penalty, so yeah, he's lost more by coming into the pit lane.
Ah, yeah. So we've got Jones. Oh. Let's have a-
Once the last car finishes, then you can go timetables.
So yeah, we had Jones, then Raku, Galvagno, Trackware, Lane, Cummins 6th, Thomas 7th, Gillies 8th, Hickman 9th, Richmond rounding up the top 10. Then it was Swanepoel, Zielikowski, Skunky, Broom, Privet, Keane. And he obviously had that drive through right at the end, then Kinsey, Weir, and Weir. Wrapping us up. So yeah, good
There we go.
stuff.
Just trying to think where we are in this next week. I think it's Kyle Army.
For M2.
I think so, yeah.
I wonder if I can check that so we sound sort of professional. So it is Kailani, yeah. So yeah, that's where we are next week. So good driving with everyone, and we'll finish it there, and we'll watch the racing again on Tuesday for GT4 from Valencia. Is that what you said it was?
Yep,
So-
Valencia.
A reminder there for people to get the DLC to make that possible if they don't already have it. But yeah, we'll end it there, and
Yep.
cheers for joining me.
See you next week.